Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for the week of May 29th to June 4th. So we are going to pull from the Karma cards and get a planet, sign, and house that most correlates with the energy of this week. You have Venus, the love planet, okay. This also came out for Virgo, I believe. In the sign of Virgo, okay. I wonder if y'all are hooking up with some Virgos this week. In the 12th house of Pisces. All right. Now, this deck is interesting. It all goes together in a line and forms these weird sentences that kind of encapsulates the energy. So, the attraction of methods for the healing power of your faith. All right. I feel like your spirituality, your self-help and development is really attractive to others at this time. And also, I'm seeing here, you may actually be of service to others with the advice that you give them, or I don't know, there's something about your voice, your speaking, or what you put out there, like maybe if you're a musician or a dancer or an artist or a writer or just someone who uses social media, that is really inspiring to others, particularly when it comes to spirituality, self-help, and just like thinking deeper in life, you know, philosophical, getting deep, which is what you're good at, Aquarius, so I love it for you. And we also have pleasure from the analyzing of hidden tendencies. Okay. I feel like you are you're diving deep. To me, it just feels like you're diving deep into your own inner psyche or the inner psyche of someone else and doing a lot of healing work there. That healing work is so attractive. There is nothing more attractive than a person who, you know, is self-aware and goes to therapy or does their journaling, does their shadow work. There's nothing more attractive. And so I just see you glowing from that. Good times resulting from the perfectionism of large institutions or overwhelming events. That is, oh, well, actually, the perfectionism of overwhelming events, large institutions, good times. I feel like some of you might be going to a concert or somewhere that is big and populated, you know, maybe a museum, a city. I see something like that for sure happening for Aquarius. I do wonder if you will be visiting a large city or some type of concert event. I like something going out and doing something with that's popular. I'm seeing that. Touristy maybe, I don't know. Traveling, I don't know, something like that I'm seeing. We have cherish the serving of others, seeking oneness with all there is. Oh my gosh. Going back to that, like using your creative power, using your voice and your beauty to help others, especially when it comes to thinking deeper. Interesting. I do wonder if some of you guys are going to a museum or going to, like, I don't know, leave a comment down below. First off, are you going somewhere that's fun and that's like big? And also, like, are you doing something involving like self-help or spirituality or just pondering something deeper? Maybe you'll have like a deep heart-to-heart connection with someone that's really healing this week. Enjoy the details of philanthropy. Okay. Charity event? I don't know. Charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what you must do and keep your involvement hidden. Interesting. I feel like you are like humble about how beautiful and talented and generous and thoughtful and smart you are. Like you really are a charmer here. You really are beautiful this week, and you do it in a way that's humble, and that only makes you even more attractive. And when I say humble, I want to clarify, I do not mean putting yourself down. That is not humble. That is insecurity. Okay, don't do that. And I don't think you are doing that. I feel like you do good and you don't want to be noticed for it. Like you do good to genuinely do good. And that is just what makes you so magnetic. It's second nature to you. You feel like you always have to help people. It's just who you are. Not in a way that gives away too much of yourself, but you know, it's just second nature. You're a good person. And that's what makes you beautiful. People are noticing that this week. Okay. Also, I do really wonder if some of you guys are giving to charity or buying from a small business, something like that this week. Supporting local, real people, not corporations. Okay. All right, moving on. We have 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. First card out for you is the Magician. Okay, this is some type of big achievement. I'm seeing the Magician is like getting what you want in life, you know, knowing what you want and getting it, using your magic, law of attraction is working really good for you right now. You are really magnetizing this week. So, like, just know that A lot of energy is coming in towards you because you seem to be the shining light. So make sure, make sure that you are focusing on the right things that you want to come towards you, because your manifestation ability is on point this week. Second card out for you is the Queen of Wands in reversed. Yeah, again, this is like a good manifester. And again, I want to say, like, just make sure that you're continuously being a good person throughout this fame, throughout this success in what you're doing. I feel like you're getting a lot of recognition for the work that you put in, that you don't even, it's in such, I just had like a word, mashed potato in my mouth. Oh my God. It's interesting. I feel like you are trying, how do I put this? You're getting well-deserved success, but you've been way too humble for way too long. And I feel like people are going to see the work that you're putting in. I don't know why I feel guided to say that. Queen of Wands reversed. There may be someone in your life who, it's kind of like they're bossy. Like they need to have things their way. They're very outspoken. And this person may get under your skin a little bit. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's just someone who needs to be the center of attention. I don't know what else to say. Like they need to be the loudest person in the room. And the thing is, like you, Aquarius, you may be the quietest person in the room, but you are the nicest person. You actually know what you're talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? So you may be in a situation where you are the most qualified to do something, but because you are the most humble, there's like someone here who's trying to be in this leadership position that you really deserve. So I do want to say, like, maybe it is time for you to be a little bit more vocal, okay? Or even if you don't want to. I'm not saying it's like a obligation to be more vocal, but I don't know. The universe is just illuminating that you are like the most qualified at what you do. And there are people who are super loud and super successful, but they don't deserve that success. You know, it could just because they're a good manifestor doesn't mean they're a good person. You're a good person and you're good at what you do, and the universe is really rooting for you and wanting you to manifest some higher level of success for you, some higher level of like a leadership position for you, which keeps coming up in a lot of these readings this week. Third card out is the Page of Pentacles reversed, almost waiting for a promotion, success, more money, something like that. And it feels like it's in relation to this. So this could be in a work atmosphere. I really do feel like it's career-based for a lot of you, where it's like you deserve a promotion, you deserve a raise, you deserve a leadership position, but there are other people that you're working with who are less qualified. They don't do the work, but they're just more vocal. They're more in your face, and they're the ones who end up getting the promotion. And I feel like the lesson here, it's not that you should work well, I will say, okay, let me tell you a personal story. There was one time I was working this job and I was literally the best worker by far. Like I worked so hard. I just kept my head down and I worked. And I honestly was the most qualified at that job. And it was time for like someone to get a promotion to a higher like leadership position. And I literally remember because I was like real tight with everyone there. They literally said that the owner of that operation said that they needed me to keep being a worker because of how hard I was working. So they needed to promote someone who was worse at their job, essentially. Oh my God, that made me so mad. But I'm kind of seeing you might be in a similar situation here where you may need to be a bit more outspoken about your wants, your needs, and know how to promote yourself. That may be the biggest blockage in your career right now. I'm just being honest. That's what I'm seeing here. And I do feel this is very strongly a career reading for some reason. Your biggest blockage might be that you suck at promoting yourself because you're humble, okay? Which is a great quality, but it's honestly not a great quality in career, in business. And that's something I also struggled with for quite a long time, self-promotion. Like, you know, I would just keep doing all this work, and hoping that the integrity of the work that I was doing would speak for itself and is like, well, I'm not promoting any of the work that I'm doing. And then meanwhile, I would see all of these other people in the same field as me who, how do I put this? Who simply just shouldn't be qualified. I mean, there's no qualifications for being a spiritual teacher or a psychic, but I mean, I can tell when someone truly does not have strong psychic abilities. And a lot of those people, I'm not going to say a lot of them, but there are people who really aren't that good at what they do, who were way more successful because they self-promoted and they were the loudest cat in the room, you know? So I'm getting a similar message for you here, okay? Second row out, fourth card out, is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And yep, this is showing you not liking someone you're working with. And also, this is a feeling of frustration that you're not getting the admiration, the acknowledgement that you deserve. So I feel like something that you should manifest this week, okay? Because you did have the Magician as your first card. So like we said, you're in your strong magnetic energy and you have the backing of Venus. So you're more attractive at this time. Utilize this time to manifest this acknowledgement and the success, this fame, this fortune, whatever. So I would really recommend, really strongly recommend, either this week or anytime past the time that you're watching this. So if you're watching this like the week before, you know, you could do this week that you're watching, or you could do it the week that we're talking about. Definitely try to reach out and ask about something that you want. Like, hey, I just wanted to, introduce myself and let you know that I am interested in any type of promotion or growth within this company. And, really actually put it out there. Or this is the week to ask for a raise, ask for something more, or do more self-promotion. Rub your personality, your oozing, glowing personality all over the place. Talk about how great you are, okay? Because here's the thing. I feel like you're so humble that even when you talk about how great you are, you're not even there's no sense of boasting. There's no sense of being overly confident, I just feel like you need to be more self-promoting this week, that's all. Fifth card out, this is the center of your spread, center of your week, is the Nine of Swords reversed. And what do you know? This literally came out for Libra as well. Or no, not Libra. Gemini had the same exact card in reversed in the center of the spread. Interesting. You might feel drawn to that reading as well. If you have any Gemini placements especially, you might want to watch that. But guys, this is feeling a little bit upset, not gonna lie. A little bit upset, where is my recognition? Where is my growth? I worked hard, I'm diligent here. Where is it at? And we go back to the self-promotion thing. Sixth card out for you is the Tower in reverse. Something that was not built on a strong foundation is definitely crumbling. Okay, and you will see this. And again, I just feel work energy from this for some reason. So maybe a corporation or company that you work at, you just kind of see it crumbling around you. All of the signs are there. And to that I say, why are you waiting for it to crumble? Why are you waiting for it to fall? Start redirecting your energy. Find a new job. Find a new place of employment. Or if you feel that your own sense of self-respect is crumbling, start putting yourself out there. Start self-promoting in that corporation or get a new job. Go to the place where you are respected. Okay, go to the place where you will not be taken for granted. For real. And I feel like the Tower card's coming out to tell you this is a lot more serious than you think it is. Stop sitting around in these places in life where you just don't feel like you're getting the recognition that you deserve. Start really putting a real working effort towards making an improvement here or making a change here. I also want to say that something's not built on a strong foundation, and this is coming out underneath the Page of Pentacles in reversed. So I am getting different visions here, okay? So bear with me. It'll be different for all of you. Some of you guys, this could be having to do with a home or an actual building in your life, or even a car in your life. Something in your life where there was crappy materials used. And you may need to fix that now, or something may be breaking. And you may already know what I'm talking about. Okay, it seems like something was cheap and it's breaking and you have to deal with that this week. Also, some of you guys, this could be you're being underpaid, or you have too much time that you're working and you know that that's not a strong foundation. You need to be paid a certain amount. You need to have a certain amount of time off each week. So that is a tower that will not last long. That needs to crumble as well. Anything that's built on a weak foundation here, it's crumbling. It's crumbling, guys. So make sure you get a nice strong foundation materially with your money and with your objects, you know, good quality clothes, home, car, etc. That's all you want, right? Okay, third card, or third row out for you, the 7th card is the King of Wands in reversed. So we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. I do wonder, I swear to God, this has been coming out in every reading. I do wonder with the King and Queen of Wands in reversed and the Tower in reversed, if there is, and that Nine of Swords in reversed, if a relationship in your life has fallen away because you felt underappreciated. Okay, this doesn't just have to be career. This could even be romantic. Okay, it could be friendship. It could be familial, where you're not working well together as a team because you're not being appreciated for all of the hard work you're doing. And it feels to me that you're working way too hard and the other person's being way too, you know, not bashful, boastful, way too like outspoken. And they're sitting here saying like, oh, I do this, I do that. And it's like, you really don't. You're the one doing all of the work. You're not being appreciated here. And we see something crumbling because of that. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this isn't easy for you to go through. So I'm sorry if I'm being so blasé about this message, but it isn't something easy that you're going through, but you know, it is what it is. We have the Knight of Swords in reversed. Yeah. I feel like something here was built off of false hope, or false promises, or a false sense of it going somewhere. Whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a job situation, it's like you thought in your head that you would be getting this promotion, that you wouldn't be here super long, or that there would be some type of growth by now, and it's just not, like, I don't know, the word false promises is coming out with this. And so again, like, you're manifesting change here. This week you are manifesting change, which is a good thing, okay? Final card out is the Nine of Pentacles, exactly, getting what you want, getting your own independent life together. This is a good money card. Also, some of you guys might be so frustrated with your job that you're starting your own business, okay? You are starting your own little side hustle. That is the message here, which is beautiful. We love an entrepreneur. And that's a great path for you because, especially if you're someone who works hard naturally, it will not be an easy path, okay? But it will be one that is more fulfilling for you. And if you're a hard worker, it will be successful. And also, if you already are having your own business, all of the problems that you're seeing with that, all of the lack of money or success has to do with self-promotion. And if this is a relationship that we were talking about that did fall apart or is falling apart, we see here you focusing on you, your little hobbies, your little business, your money, your health, and you are happy on your own because you appreciate you and there's no one in your life anymore who is here to not appreciate you anymore. And I'm getting this sense of satisfaction when you, and we start with the number 1, with the Magician, which is all about self. So I do feel higher degrees of independence. And you know what? I'm going to be my own boss, whether you like it or not, type of energy. Okay, so I would definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead. But I mean, I like what I see. You are no longer waiting and settling. When you deserve something more, you deserve more recognition here. Okay, so yeah, okay. Great week. Promote yourself, promote your needs and wants, you know, make sure that everything that you need, make sure you're speaking up for yourself. That's what I want to say. Okay. Promote yourself, put yourself out there, and don't be a wallflower this week at all. Get what you want. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye-bye.